I think, it's not like thinking positively. That's not the message.
No. Yeah.
It's overcoming until we become somebody else. And when that occurs, and the person starts thinking differently, and they start acting differently, and they start feeling differently, they're a new personality, and they start seeing those synchronicities and serendipities. Now, crossing that river of change, the creative process now gets exciting, because what thoughts do you want to fire and wire in your brain? What kind of attention and intention do you want to place so that becomes the loudest voice in your head? And if you keep practicing it, the hardware becomes a software program, and it'll say, Jay, you can do anything. Jay, you live in no time and accomplish everything. Jay, you're unlimited. You just got to hang with it. On the other side of this is greatness. Whatever you want to program in there, you get to program in there. If you sat down and say, how am I going to be with my wife, my husband, my partner? How am I going to be with my kids? How am I going to be at work with my coworkers? How am I going to be in traffic? And you close your eyes and you begin to rehearse in your mind. If you're truly present, the brain does not know the difference between the real life experience and what you're imagining. So now the brain goes from a record of the past to a map to the future. Now you're installing the hardware. Keep practicing it. It becomes automatic. It becomes easier. Now it's a software program. You may just start behaving differently. And then if you said, well, listen, I'm not going to wait for my healing to feel gratitude. I'm not going to wait for my new relationship to feel love. I'm going to actually teach my body emotionally what that future feels like before it happens. Now, this is a big turnaround for a lot of people, because we're so reliant on the outer world to change our inner world, right?
And waiting and postponing.
And waiting is not creating. Period. And when people they could have the greatest intentions in the world, but if they don't combine that with an elevated emotion, there's no signal, because the elevated emotion is the carrier. It's the energy that carries the thought.
If you want things to change in your life, don't let your surroundings control how you feel and think. If you find yourself saying, "Why am I so upset today?" and blaming someone else, you're essentially letting that person control your feelings and thoughts. It means you're a victim to your environment. To break free from this, start realizing that your feelings and thoughts shape your environment. Understand that you're the cause, not the victim. When you practice this mindset shift, you'll react less to people around you. You'll see that you create outcomes in your life, making you feel more like the creator than the victim. The more you practice, the better you'll get at it. If you've experienced a past event that left you in pain, sadness, or fear, and it feels like it's imprinted on your biology, you can change it. To transform your body at a genetic level, the inner emotions you generate must be stronger than those from the past. Your empowerment and inspiration need to outweigh the pain. In a workshop, participants significantly changed the expression of 8 genes over 4 days by altering their internal states. This proved that emotions impact gene expression. These genes play vital roles in neurogenesis, cell repair, protecting against influences, regulating stem cells, building cellular structures, and combating oxidative stress and cancer. In short, your emotions have the power to reshape your genes, impacting your overall well-being. Because our students spent most of their time meditating, they were deeply immersed in their inner world of imagination. Their brains got so engaged that it felt like they were actually experiencing the events they were imagining. If they could change their gene expression in just a few days through elevated emotions, think about what you could achieve with a few weeks of practicing this meditation technique. By using a breath technique to release old emotions stored in your body from years of thinking and feeling the same way, and then practicing new emotional states every day, these unlimited emotions can become your new normal. Your brain will start thinking different thoughts aligned with these elevated emotions. When you embrace these unlimited emotions instead of sticking to the same limited ones, you're signaling new genes and creating new proteins that change the structure and function of your body. It's a scientific fact that we only use about 1.5% of our DNA, and the rest is often labeled as junk DNA. However, in biology, there's a principle called endowment, suggesting that nature doesn't waste anything it doesn't intend to use. So, if there's so-called junk DNA, there must be a reason for it. Consider your genes as a library of potentials, waiting for you to activate them. There are genes for a genius mind, longevity, immortality, a strong will, the ability to heal, mystical experiences, tissue and organ regeneration, activation of youth hormones, increased energy, vitality, photographic memory, and extraordinary abilities, to name a few. It's all connected to your imagination and creativity. When you signal any of these genes ahead of your environment, your body expresses a greater potential, making new proteins for a richer expression of life. So, when you're asked to feel certain elevated emotions during the process of reconditioning your body to a new mind, know that you're essentially knocking on your own genetic door. Unlike people who depend on external factors to regulate their emotional states, you're cultivating an inner strength that goes beyond seeking external stimuli like dopamine or adrenaline rushes. Imagine diving into that beautiful heart of yours and feeling grateful for something even before it happens. You might think, wait, I can't feel it. It hasn't happened yet. But that's just the conditioning, the hypnosis we've learned. Now, when we teach people how to keep their hearts and minds in sync, things get interesting. With a coherent brain, they can picture their future clearly, rehearse who they want to be, and even summon the emotions of that future. Here's the amazing part. If they can feel gratitude before they heal, or feel abundance before they become wealthy, it kickstarts the process. Feeling love for themselves and life sets the stage for creating the same. It's like a law. What you feel is what you'll create. Now, some people wait for the outside world to change before feeling happy. That's an illusion. Feeling the emotion before the experience is the real game changer. A coherent heart creates a magnetic field that can extend up to 3 meters. Think of it as your personal Wi-Fi signal. And guess what? A coherent brain can ride that signal, carrying thoughts of wealth or health. Epigenetics, the science of gene expression, says it's the environment that signals genes. So, if your environment's end product is an emotion, feeling it ahead of time means you're signaling genes before the environment does. Keep it up, and you start biologically transforming into that person. Take novice meditators, for instance. Just a week of practice and about 90% of their metabolites, that's the body's chemical signals, suggest they're living a different life. It's proof that changing your thoughts and feelings leads to new behaviors and, eventually, a new reality. So, to change your reality, you need to think, feel, and act differently. Be someone else. Create a fresh state of mind and observe a new outcome. From a quantum perspective, you're creating a different state of being, matching with the electromagnetic potential in the field. It's like tuning into a new reality that exists as a potential pretty cool, right? Either we're getting drawn towards a potential reality or it's finding its way to us. I get it. Life can be frustrating when it feels like you're stuck in a loop of the same old negative outcomes. But here's the thing. If you stay the same, your outcomes stay the same. To change your life, change your energy, make a real shift in your mind and emotions. Breaking the habit of being yourself and creating a new you is the key to a fresh outcome. Ever wondered what your state of being and a laser have in common? Well, a laser is super coherent. All its waves are in sync, powerful and aligned. Your thoughts and feelings can be like that too. When you think one thing but feel the opposite, it's like sending mixed signals into the universe. Ever tried to believe in something with your mind but felt doubt in your heart? That incoherent signal usually leads to nothing happening. If your intentions and desires haven't brought consistent results, it's likely you've been broadcasting an incoherent message. Maybe you think wealthy thoughts but feel poor. See, thoughts talk to the brain and feelings talk to the body. When they're not on the same page, the universe gets mixed signals. But when your mind and body sync up, when thoughts and feelings align, you're sending out a clear signal into the invisible airwaves. Now, to change our reality, the outcomes we attract should surprise and astonish us. They shouldn't be predictable or routine. They need to catch us off guard. These unexpected creations confirm that our consciousness connected with the quantum field of intelligence. That's what makes the creative process joyful. Who wants a predictable event when you can have a quantum surprise? Predictable is old news. Surprise is where the real magic happens. If you can predict it, you end up stuck in the same old routine, getting the same results over and over. It's like going all Newtonian on your creativity, trying to control every detail and foreseeing every outcome. Newtonian physics was all about cause and effect, but being Newtonian in your creation game means letting the external world control how you think and feel inside. Shift the game, change how you think and feel internally, and watch how the external world reacts. Aim to create an unknown future, and when a surprise works in your favor, that's your ticket to becoming a quantum creator. You've shifted from just reacting to causing an effect. Set a clear intention, but let the unpredictable quantum field handle the details. Expect the unexpected. Surrender, trust, and don't try to micromanage how your desired event will unfold. This can be tough because we're wired to control and recreate past scenarios in our future. To get abundant, you need to ditch the old personality, which makes up 95% of who you are. Sure, stepping into the unknown is uncomfortable. It's a shift from the familiar, and not being able to predict everything can be scary. But holding on to lack and suffering just because it's familiar, that's a choice. Drop the complaints about money. Stop judging others and let go of feelings of unworthiness. These things are keeping your reality the same. Now, it's not just about abundance. It's about who you're becoming. The process of overcoming the old self becomes the process of becoming the new self. Many people come in wanting abundance, healing, or a new relationship, but deep down, they crave wholeness and peace. Imagine feeling so complete that the desire for more becomes obsolete. That's what we're working on here. So, when you achieve that wholeness, you can truly enjoy life's simple pleasures, like a beautiful sunset or a meal with friends. Did you know that everything in the universe vibrates on a different frequency? Even your body, right now in this moment, vibrates at a certain frequency. Depending on how you feel, you might vibrate at high or low frequency. Every specific thing and experience has a different frequency, and to manifest your desire into material reality, into your life, you need to match that specific frequency of your desire already fulfilled. It's like universal intelligence, or God, is asking you to show it what you really want, and that's it. The universe is saying to you, "My child, all I ask from you is to pay attention to me here and there and show me in your mind what exactly it is that you want. Otherwise, I will have to send you random experiences that match your vibration, and you won't understand how you created them. So show me what you want and relax. The materialization of your desire is my part." Today, we will explore an exciting concept that can reshape your perspective on life. It's similar to being the director of your own movie. You have the power to make it extraordinary. So, let's delve into how you can become the architect of your experiences. Have you ever wondered how your actions and emotions shape your life? It's like this. When you engage in an activity or have an experience, your brain releases chemicals that mimic feelings or emotions. The intensity of these emotions determines how well you recall that particular moment. Just think about it. When something really amazing or thrilling occurs, you tend to remember it vividly, right? Now, here's the fascinating aspect. You can leverage this brain mechanism to turn your dreams into reality. Envision the things you desire: success, happiness, or good health. Contemplate these aspirations so intensely that your brain begins to believe they're achievable. Your brain thrives on making connections, constructing pathways between your thoughts and the real world. However, some people dismiss thoughts as inconsequential. Well, that's not the whole story. Thoughts are like seeds. When you plant a thought in your mind, it grows into your worldview. If you consistently dwell on the same ideas, you'll likely engage in similar actions and experience the same emotions. While that's okay, if you crave something different, you need to foster different thoughts. Ever had a fantastic idea, like deciding to exercise more or become super organized? It's like a light bulb moment, right? You're telling yourself, I can do it. But sometimes those bright ideas fade away. Why does that happen? Well, life gets busy and our old habits sneak back in. Here's where the magic kicks in. You can actually rehearse your bright ideas in your mind. It's like practicing for a play in your imagination. You think about how you'll act, how you'll feel, like a super confident version of yourself. Keep practicing this in your mind and your brain starts believing it's real. It's like training for your dream life. Oh, and those times you've done something amazing, you can do that again. Remember how you felt: excited, proud, happy. Well, you can teach your body to feel those good feelings again just by thinking about it. Imagine being great at something, like playing an instrument or being a fantastic friend. When you practice feeling awesome in your mind, your body catches on. But change can be tricky. Your brain likes the familiar, even if it's not so great. It's like wearing your favorite comfy shoes. But if you want to step into new, amazing shoes, you've got to practice putting them on. It might feel strange at first, like doing a dance move you're not used to. But that's okay. The more you practice, the easier it gets. So, here's the deal. You're the creator of your own story. You decide how it goes. Envision the life you want like an exciting adventure. Practice in your mind, feel the good vibes, and make it your reality. It's like having a superpower right in your thoughts. Your thoughts are like tiny messengers in your brain, little sparks illuminating your mind. Here's the cool part. These thoughts can whip up chemicals in your body. When you dwell on something good or bad, your brain reacts by producing chemicals that match your emotions. Now, let's talk about beliefs. They're like the stories you repeat to yourself. Imagine you're a superhero and your beliefs are your superhero cape. They can either make you feel strong and capable or hold you back. Sometimes, your beliefs stem from past events. But here's the twist. You can tweak your beliefs. Think of beliefs as clothes. You get to choose what to wear, right? Similarly, you can pick what to believe. If a belief keeps you feeling stuck or sad, you can swap it for a better one. It's like changing into a superhero costume that boosts your awesomeness. Everyone has a comfort zone, that cozy spot where you feel safe. But guess what? Nothing thrilling grows there. To explore new things and have fantastic adventures, you've got to step out of that zone. And that's where beliefs come into play. If you believe you can do it, you're more likely to give it a shot. It's like having a cheerleader in your mind shouting, "You've got this." Sure, doubts may sneak in at times. You might think, "Can I really do this?" That's normal. Your brain likes to play it safe, throwing in a bit of caution. But remember, you're the boss. You can tell your brain, "Thanks for looking out for me, but I've got this." Thoughts and beliefs are like tools you can wield to shape the life you want. Your brain can't distinguish between what's real and imagined. So when you envision doing something incredible, your brain believes you're actually doing it. It's like a practice round for real life. You can use this trick to boost confidence and make positive changes. Beliefs are like flexible friends. You can swap them out just as easily as changing your mind. If a belief is holding you back, ask yourself, is this belief helping me or stopping me? If it's not doing you any favors, it's time for an upgrade. Create new beliefs that lift you up and make you feel like a superhero. So, your thoughts and beliefs are like superpowers. They can make you feel happy, confident, and unstoppable. If you're tired of the same old story, it's time to rewrite it. Choose thoughts that inspire you, believe in yourself, and step out of that cozy comfort zone. Your mind is your magic wand, so use it to craft a fantastic adventure called life. Did you ever consciously choose to feel happy no matter what, and then your day was just wonderful? Did you ever consciously try to focus on your goal and testified universe do its magic by unfolding miraculous synchronicities and opportunities? Please share your experiences below the video. Change might seem a bit scary because it means venturing into the unknown and leaving behind the familiar comfort. Usually, people only think about making big changes when they've hit rock bottom, when external situations can no longer hide their inner discontent. But here's the secret. Change doesn't need a crisis or trauma to kick it into gear. You can decide to change by focusing on your vision of the future. If you align yourself with your desired future and consistently boost your emotional state, you can overcome resistance to change. Understand that feeling uneasy when making new choices is a natural response to stepping out of your comfort zone. As you embrace these changes over and over, they become part of your new reality. Ever notice how athletes, musicians, and actors mentally practice their performances? Turns out, you can use this trick to transform yourself too. When you mentally practice a desired behavior, your brain and body react as if you're actually doing it. This primes your brain for the new behavior, making it more likely to happen in reality. So, if you want to change a behavior, run through the scenario in your mind as if you're making the new choice. This helps you break free from old patterns and paves the way to your desired future. Through mental rehearsal, you condition your mind and body to align with your intentions. Life brings a mix of awesome moments and tough challenges. When things go off script, it's easy to blame others or circumstances. But when you take personal responsibility, you become the hero of your story. Instead of waiting for something or someone to change, you decide to make the change yourself. Think about it like a superhero move. Picture yourself wearing a cape labeled personal responsibility. This means you're in charge of how you handle things. If stuff doesn't go your way, you can view it as a chance to learn and grow. You turn into a detective, looking for solutions instead of getting stuck on problems. Have you ever had a day where the sun shining made you feel amazing, or the cloudy weather brought you down? Your emotions act like weather patterns in your mind. And here's the cool part. You have the power to change them. Personal responsibility lets you shift your mood, just like flipping channels on TV. It's easy to get stuck in the past sometimes, those moments that didn't go well. But personal responsibility is about living in the present and looking forward to the future. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with old stuff you don't need. You can drop it and move forward feeling lighter and freer. Let's talk about mistakes for a second. We all make them. It's part of being human. Personal responsibility means owning up to your mistakes and learning from them. Instead of feeling ashamed or hiding them, you can say, "Yep, I messed up, but I'm going to do better next time." It's like turning a challenge into an opportunity for growth. But when you take personal responsibility, you become a role model for others. People notice your positive attitude and how you handle challenges. It's like spreading good vibes wherever you go. You're showing that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. So, personal responsibility is like having a superpower. It's the power to choose how you react, how you feel, and how you move forward in life. You're not waiting for a knight in shining armor. You are the knight. Let's lock in the heart of what we've uncovered. You're not just along for the ride in this life journey. You're the one steering the ship. Your thoughts, beliefs, and actions are like the hands on the wheel. Your reality is like a blank canvas waiting for your creative touch, and your thoughts are the colors you pick. Every move you make, every belief you hold, paints the picture of your life. You've got endless power to shape where you're headed, to turn your dreams into real-life masterpieces. But hold on, the adventure doesn't stop here. If you felt that burst of inspiration, that sense of possibility, then let's stay connected. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notification bell. This way, you'll be in sync with the universe's beat as we dive deeper into transformation and growth. And if you resonated with this message, you will also love the videos to your left and right, so continue your journey. Stay committed, stay open, and keep exploring the vast territories of your potential. Until our paths cross again, remember, the universe is on your side. Keep your heart full, your mind focused, and your intentions crystal clear.